Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Okay, so now already it's 3 p.m. So I hope जल्दी से जल्दी आप लोग ज्वाइन कर लोगे टाइम पे. ओके, so that कि ज्यादा डिले ना हो और हम लोग क्लास स्टार्ट कर सके. ओके, so I'm just waiting for all of you to join in 2-3 minutes and then we can start the class. Okay, till then I hope I am audible to all of you and my screen is visible to all of you. Meanwhile, I'm launching the technical check poll. Okay, you can give your answer in the poll whether I'm audible or not, or is my screen is visible to you or not. Okay, so all the Zoom people and for those who are watching through YouTube, they can drop their comments in the chat box. Okay. Okay, so I have launched the poll. Just give your answer whether I'm audible or not, or is my screen is visible to you or not. I can see Zoom attendance is very less. Okay, just waiting for 2 more minutes and then we will start the class. जल्दी जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर लो. Okay, so I am ending the poll and whoever will have any problem with my voice audibility or my screen visibility, you can drop your concern in the chat box. Hello Sanjay PK. Hello, how are you? Okay, so we'll start with the recall things that we have studied in the previous classes. Okay, it will take 2-3 minutes to recall and then we will start the class. Okay, and after the class there will be a orientation session for the engineering courses. It will be done by the JEE alumni. Hello JEE Karimnagar. Okay, so there will be an orientation session for the engineering things, which will be done by our JEE alumni who is currently studying in NIT Surathkal. So after the class, you just stay in the class only, and they will be telling you about what course we can choose after the JEE examination. Okay. Okay, so without any further ado, we can start the class. Is there any issue? You can tell me now, and in between you can tell me at any time. Okay, so we can start the class. Okay. Okay. Okay, start करते हैं. Starting with recall what we were studying in the previous class, sets and their representation. What is set? We have seen how we represent the set. Okay, so we have seen so many things that set is what? It is a well-defined collection of objects. I have told you well-defined. Okay, well-defined means the collection of verbs, the collection of first 5 prime natural number. If we will define it very well, then it is called as well-defined collection. and any random collection is just a collection. Okay, that we have. I will not take much time here. Okay. Okay, examples we have already seen: collection of states of data, the vowels in the English alphabet, prime factors. Okay, so many things we have seen in the previous classes. Okay, these are the things we have seen. The sets are generally denoted by the capital letter, and the element of the sets are represented by the small letter. Okay, and then after that we have seen we can represent the sets in two forms. Okay, one is roster or tabular form, and other one is set builder form. In roster form, what we have seen, we can write all the elements in within the braces, and all the elements will be separated by commas. Okay, you can see one example, you can see two examples here. Okay, and then in the set builder form, we don't write all the elements, but we write a common property, a single common property by which we can identify all the elements. Okay, okay, so you can see we will write like this, and once you will see the examples also, you can see the set A is written in the set builder form. Okay, and then we can also write it as x. X belongs to capital N. Capital N means you all know it is natural number, and if x is less than equals to 8, okay, then it is called as set builder form. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Okay, so we have just discussed in the previous class types of sets. So in today's class we will in detail we will discuss about how many types of sets. Okay, so we'll start our today's class. I hope based on the previous class there is very basic things, so I hope you don't have any problem. If you have any problem, you can ask me now. Once we'll start types of sets, then वो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा ना बीच में आप, तो अभी पीछे का कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं है ना, आप लोगों को बता सकते हो अभी. ओके, सो टाइप्स ऑफ सेट्स. ओके, सो हमने क्या देखा था? एम्प्टी सेट, सिंगलटन सेट, फाइनाइट सेट, इनफाइनाइट सेट, इक्विवेलेंट सेट एंड इक्वल सेट. ओके, क्या होता है टाइप्स ऑफ सेट? एम्प्टी सेट मींस व्हाट? A set is said to be empty or null or void set. Empty भी बोलते हैं, null भी बोलते हैं, void भी बोलते हैं if it has no elements. Okay, so empty set has no elements. Okay, and it is denoted by phi. Phi means empty set. Okay, okay, and you can also write set A is an empty set if the statement is not true for any x. Okay, ऐसा करके. अब examples देख लो. लाइक एग्जाम्पल्स में हमने लिखा, सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म में लिखा है x बिलोंग्स टू ऑल रियल नंबर. ओके, एंड x स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू -2. सो डेफिनेटली वी नो दैट x स्क्वायर विल ऑलवेज गिव यू पॉजिटिव नंबर, क्योंकि वो स्क्वायर है ऑलवेज. तो x स्क्वायर कभी भी नेगेटिव नहीं आ सकता है, एंड वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट रियल नंबर. अभी हम कॉम्प्लेक्स भी पढ़ेंगे, बट x स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू -2, राइट? So -2 कभी नहीं हो सकता. It means there will be no elements where anything का square will be a negative number, right? So that's why we will say that there is no elements such that the whole square will give -2. So it is 5. Okay, and then also the second example you can see, if set A, x is an even prime number greater than 2, is an empty set, right? Because even prime number, there is only one prime number which is even, that is 2 only. So apart from 2, all the prime number is odd number, right? So that's why we say that there is no prime number which is even and also greater than 2. So it is also an empty set because 2 is only one even prime number. Okay, so is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? क्लियर है सबको? जैन बी, करीम नगर, अवनी. ओके, एंड देन so these are the examples. You can see x plus 2 is equals to 1, and x belongs to capital N. Capital means N means what? X is a natural number, right? And if we will find x value here, so after solving this, you will get x is equals to -1, because this +2 will go this side, -1, and -1 is not a natural number. So that's why we can say that this is also an empty set, and we can write 5. Okay, And then also the second one, you can see X is a common point and two parallel lines. Okay, so if there is two parallel lines, then what will happen? If there is two parallel line, then definitely there will be no common point in these two lines. Okay, so again we will not get any point. So that's why this is also a empty set. So in the similar way, you can write all these things like one. You can see X is in between 1 to 2, right? And X is also a natural number, and you already know that there is no any natural number in between 1 and 2. ओके उसके अंदर तो जो भी होगा या आप फ्रैक्शन में लिख सकते हो, पॉइंट में लिख सकते हो, बट 1 से 2 के बीच में कोई नेचुरल नंबर नहीं हो सकता. तो दिस इज ऑल्सो अ केस ऑफ empty set. In this way you can solve all this. Okay, we don't have much time, so I will leave these 3 questions for you. I hope you can easily solve this. Okay, all are the examples of empty set. Okay, is there any problem, guys? Is there any problem? Okay, so now we will move to the, so these are the also example. Which of the following set is an empty set? Can anybody tell me in the chat box? I'm just waiting for all you. बताओ जल्दी जल्दी से इसका क्या होगा. Which of the following set is an empty set? I'm just waiting for your answer. X is a real number and x square minus 1 is equals to 0. X is a real number and x square plus 1 is equals to 0. So like that, there are 4 options which will be an empty set. Tell me, guys. इधर देखो, ये x square is equals to 1 है ना, यहाँ से x क्या हो गया प्लस माइनस 1, तो ये हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे x स्क्वायर क्या हो गया -1. So you know that again यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू रूट अंडर -1 होगी, जो कि ये रियल नंबर कभी नहीं होगा, ये कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर में आएगा. So we can say that this is a empty set because already x is a real number, so we can't take complex. Okay, similarly like this also, x square minus 9, again we will get plus minus 3. Okay, and x square is equals to x plus 1. We can factorize it. Okay, after factorization you will get x minus 2 and then x plus 1 is equals to 0. So from here you will get x is equals to 2 and x is equals to -1. So this is not also not empty set, only B is an empty set. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. It would be good if you also reply in the chat box, then I can understand कि आपको समझ में आ रहा है. Okay, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं फिर. Okay, now singleton set भी बड़ा easy है. क्या है? A set consisting of single element is called as singleton set. Okay, like set 5 is a singleton set. Here you can see the set x belongs to natural number. Okay, and x square is equals to 9. So we know that if x square is equals to 9, we will get two values, right? X is equals to plus minus 3. Okay, both case can be happen, but already here it is saying that x belongs to only natural number. So if it is only natural number, so you already know that -3 is not a natural number. So we will remove that part and only 3 will be your natural number also, and it will give whole square is equals to 9 also. So there will be only one set element, that is 3. So it is also a singleton set. Okay, so these are the basic things. So I hope आपको समझ में आ रहा होगा. Like x is a whole number and x is less than 1. तो less than 1 में x क्या होगा, एक 0 whole number होता है, तो वहां पे भी एक एलिमेंट हुआ, that is 0. Okay, similarly x is an even prime number, so there is only one even prime number, that is 2. So again a singleton set. So these are the examples of singleton set. Okay, so now we will move to the finite set. Okay, now we will move to the finite set. What is finite set? नाम से ही पता चल रहा है, a set which is empty or consist of definite number of elements. Empty हमने क्यों बोला है? Empty means अगर एलिमेंट एक भी नहीं है, 0 एलिमेंट्स है, इसका मतलब वो भी तो एक फाइनाइट नंबर है ना, कि उस सेट में कितने एलिमेंट्स है? 0 एलिमेंट्स है. तो 0 और 0 से अधिक जिसको हम काउंट कर पाए, डेफिनेट नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स अगर किसी सेट में होता है, so that is called as फाइनाइट सेट, जैसे सेट ऑफ इवन नेचुरल नंबर लेस देन 100, यानी 100 से लेस जो इवन नेचुरल नंबर होंगे 2, 4, 6, 8 ऐसा करके 98 तक, सो वी कैन काउंट इट, सो इट इज अ फाइनाइट सेट. Simply set of all person on the earth, it is also a finite set. Okay, हाँ ये होता है कि हर एक सेकंड में बहुत सारे न्यू बर्थ हो जाते हैं, तो उस पे नहीं जाना है, उस लॉजिक पे नहीं जाना है, बट हमें क्या है कि एक टाइम पे हमें पता है कि पूरे वर्ल्ड में कितने पर्सन्स हो सकते हैं, तो इट इज ऑल्सो काउंटेबल. ओके, सो इट इज ऑल्सो अ फाइनाइट सेट. ओके, क्योंकि वो चेंज तो होता ही रहेगा लेकिन फिर भी काउंट तो कर सकते हैं ना. ओके ओके, कार्डिनल नंबर कुछ नहीं है, नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन अ फाइनाइट सेट को हम लोग कार्डिनल नंबर बोलते हैं और ऑर्डर ऑफ अ फाइनाइट सेट बोलते हैं. लाइक अगर किसी भी सेट में 5 एलिमेंट्स हैं तो नंबर कार्डिनल नंबर उसका क्या हो जाएगा, 5 हो जाएगा. ओके ओके, एंड इट इज डिनोटेड बाय Na. ओके, नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन सेट A. Okay, I hope cardinal number is also clear, guys. Is it clear? Okay, so can you solve this problem? Can you tell me? The finite set can have dash number of elements. So इसमें बताओ क्या क्या होगा. A finite set can have how many number of elements? Okay, yeah, Gen, हाँ, correct. Okay, ऑल द यूट्यूब पीपल, जितने भी यूट्यूब से देख रहे हैं वो भी बताए. तो फाइनाइट सेट है ना, तो ओनली जीरो तो नहीं है, 2 भी होगा तो होगा, 3 भी होगा तो होगा, ओनली 1 भी नहीं हो सकता है. फाइनाइट मींस कितना भी हो सकता है बट वी कैन काउंट एटलीस्ट 1. ये भी नहीं हो सकता है बिकॉज जीरो भी तो होता है, एंड जीरो हो सकता है और मोर हो सकता है बट नॉट इनफाइनाइट होना चाहिए, मतलब काउंट कर सकते हैं. तो डी विल बी योर करेक्ट आंसर. ओके okay, so now cardinal number of the set whole number from 8 to 14. So 8 to 14 इसमें बताओ क्या होगा. 8 to 14 तो काउंट ही कर सकते हैं ना, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. 4, 3, 7. Okay, हाँ, very good, 7. Yes. Okay, so D is your correct answer. चलो, उसी तरह से we can solve this problem later in the class. I think you can solve this also. Okay, these are the examples. Okay, here you can see x belongs to integer. Generally z or I is for integer, -3 to 2. Okay, -3 to 2, so means it is an integer also, and it should be in between -3 to 2. So we can write -2, -1, 0 and 1. So what will be the cardinal number? Cardinal total number of elements are what? 4. So Na is equals to 4. Okay, so just like you can write cardinal number of 4 different sets. Okay, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं फिर. Okay, now we will come to infinite set. A non-empty set which is not a finite set. जो finite ना हो उसे हम infinite बोलेंगे. ऑब्वियसली है कि उसमें हम काउंट नहीं कर सकते हैं. जैसे कि हम स्टार्ट में आपको बोलते हैं नेचुरल नंबर, सो 1 से स्टार्ट होता है और हमें पता नहीं कहां तक जाएगा. ओके, सो इसका कोई फिक्स नहीं, डॉट 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 दे देते हैं, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ इनफाइनाइट सेट. सिमिलरली फॉर होल नंबर, फॉर रियल नंबर, जितने भी तरह के स्टार्ट में आपको बताया था, रियल नंबर, होल नंबर, नेचुरल नंबर, इंटीजर, रैशनल नंबर, ऑल आर यू कैन से कि इनफिनाइट सेट है. ठीक है, तो इनफिनाइट सेट है अनटिल ऑनलेस हमने कोई कंडीशन लगा दिया कि ये भी होना चाहिए और ये भी होना चाहिए, तब हो सकता है वो फाइनाइट बन जाएगा. ओके, तो इनफिनाइट सेट लाइक सेट ऑफ ऑल पॉइंट्स इन अ प्लेन. प्लेन के अंदर में इनफिनाइट नंबर ऑफ पॉइंट्स हैं. एक प्लेन के अंदर में सेट ऑफ ऑल लाइंस इन अ प्लेन, कितने भी लाइंस बना सकते हो ना. ओके, अब 0 से 1 के बीच में है और x belongs to real number, means if x belongs to real number and it is in between 0 to 1, it means what? 0 से 1 में अगर ये natural number होता तो there is no any natural number in between 0 to 1. बट इट इज रियल नंबर. रियल नंबर में तो डेसिमल भी हो सकता है, फ्रैक्शंस भी हो सकता है, तो देयर कैन बी इनफाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ रियल नंबर इन बिटवीन 0 to 1. सो दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज आल्सो अ इनफाइनाइट सेट. अगर यही मैं ये ऐसा कर दूं x belongs to n and then 0 to 1, then it is not a infinite set. Okay, okay, I hope it is clear. Empty set, singleton set, finite set, infinite set. Okay, okay, and then we will talk about equivalent set and equal set. Equivalent set के बारे में भी हमने बताया था. ओके, ये सारा आप कर लोगे. हमारे पास टाइम भी अभी नहीं है क्योंकि हमें आज फिनिश करना है ये बेसिक चीजें. ओके, ओके, यहाँ पे भी आप बता सकते हो इफ x square minus 3 is equals to 0 and x is a rational number. Okay, then what will be the answer? Can anybody tell me? You already know what is rational number or what is irrational number. Okay, so can anybody tell me what will be the answer? Okay, very good, Janvi Karimnagar. And what about others who are watching? Janvi double R, not triple R. Rahul Dwivedi, Janvi Anam, Janvi Medak. Okay, so yeah, A will be your correct answer. Why? Because we know that x square is equals to 3, so x will be plus minus root 3, and you know that root 3 it is not a square number, so it will be root 3. So ये क्या आपका हो जाएगा irrational number, but x is a rational number, so there will be no value, 0 element, so it is an empty set. Okay, so आगे बढ़ते हैं अब. Okay, equivalent set के बारे में भी हमने बताया था. There are two finite set. If we are comparing two finite set A and B, and if these two elements are equivalent, it means their cardinal number should be or order should be same. The number of elements should be same. We are not concerned about the elements, but number of elements. Like you can see, there is one element set A 1 2 3, and there is another set that is B A B C. So in both the cases, number of elements are 3. So we can say that both are equivalent sets. In the previous class also, I was discussing about it. Okay, so but when we talk about, just I hope you can solve this. So I will not this is your homework problem, you can take. I hope कि आप देख के ही बता दोगे, इसमें ज्यादा कुछ है नहीं. Okay, so हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं. Equal set, two finite set A and B are equal if every element of A is also a member of B and every element of B is a member of A. If set A and B are equal, we generally write A is equals to B, and if set A and B are not equal, we write A is not equals to B. Okay, आप examples देख सकते हो. There are two sets, A is equals to 1 to 5 6 and B is equals to 5 6 2 1. So we can say that A is equals to B because each element of A is an element of B and vice versa. हाँ, order आपको change लग रहा है, but दोनों आप देखोगे हर एक एलिमेंट उसका इसमें है, इसका उसमें. ओके, सो दिस ये हमने पहले भी बताया था. ओके, सो आई होप इक्वल सेट इज आल्सो क्लियर. ओके, आई होप यू कैन सॉल्व दिस. ओके, सो कैन एनीबडी टेल मी, कैन यू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम? There are two sets. A is X is a letter in the word loyal, and B X is a letter in the word alloy. Okay, okay, yeah, very good, very good. Yeah, so loyal है, you know that कि two same thing can't be repeat. Okay, रिपीट हो नहीं सकता है, तो एक आपका L आएगा, एक आपका O आएगा, Y and A. There are 4 elements and here also alloy है, but यहाँ पे भी A, L, O and Y आएगा. Okay, oh very good, very good that you all are responding. So A is your correct answer. Okay, and for your kind information, after this class, there will be orientation session for all of you. So JNV alumni है हमारे जो अभी NIT सूरतकल में स्टडी कर रहे हैं, वो आपको और इंजीनियरिंग कोर्सेज के बारे में कि व्हाट कोर्सेज यू कैन चूज आफ्टर योर JEE examination. So they will be giving you some orientation. So after this class, just stay in this Zoom meeting only. Okay? Because मैंने स्टार्ट में भी बताया था, बट एट द टाइम काफी कम लोग ज्वाइन किए थे, तो फिर से मैंने एक बार रिकॉल कर दिया है आप लोगों को. ओके ओके. So simply equal sets are equivalent set, but all equivalent sets need not to be equal. Obvious है, equal sets के लिए एलिमेंट्स भी सेम होने चाहिए, तो नंबर भी तो सेम होगा ही ना. तो ये तो अंडरस्टूड सी चीज है. सो ये सारे एग्जांपल्स बेसिक एग्जांपल्स है. यू कैन सॉल्व दिस. ओके, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज ए फाइनाइट सेट. सो कर सकते हो, ठीक है. सो नाउ we will talk about number system. Okay, number system. So number system already हमने जो पहले भी आपको बताया है उसी के बारे में थोड़ा थोड़ा देखेंगे. What is number system? What natural number? The counting numbers are called as natural numbers. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 like that, dot dot dot, is called natural number and it is denoted by capital N. Okay, similarly whole number, नेचुरल नंबर इंक्लूडिंग जीरो. एक जीरो इंक्लूड कर देते हो तो होल नंबर होता है. बचपन में भी पढ़े हम लोगों ने. 0 1 2 3 4. ओके ओके. देन इंटीजर. इंटीजर में क्या होता है कि निगेटिव वाला भी होता है, ठीक है. -3 -2 -1 -4 -5 माइनस इंफिनिटी से एंड 1 2 3 ऐसा करके एंड 0. ओके, सो दिस आर द कॉल्ड एज इंटीजर एंड इट इज डिनोटेड बाय आई और Z. यहाँ पे Z लिखा हुआ नहीं है, बट यू कैन ऑल्सो राइट इट हेयर ऑल्सो. ओके, I और Z. ओके, सो पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स आर 1 2 3 4 लाइक दैट, डॉट डॉट डॉट. नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स आर माइनस इंफिनिटी से आते रहेंगे लाइक डॉट 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 डॉट, -3 -2 एंड -1. एंड जीरो इज नाइदर अ पॉजिटिव इंटीजर नॉर अ नेगेटिव इंटीजर. ठीक है, जीरो दोनों में कुछ भी नहीं. ओके, अब यहाँ पे देखो नॉन नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स की बात करें. नॉन नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स का मतलब क्या होता है? बिकॉज इन सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चन क्या होता है कि हमें डायरेक्टली लिखता है नॉन नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स मींस द इंटीजर विच इज नॉट नेगेटिव. विच इज नॉट नेगेटिव मींस पॉजिटिव भी हो सकता है और जीरो भी हो सकता है, राइट. सो हमने पॉजिटिव वाले को लिया है एंड एक जीरो ले लिया. सिमिलरली फॉर नॉन पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स means those integer which is not positive, but either we can take negative integers or zero. So dot 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 -3 -2 -1 say 0. Okay, I hope this is also clear because these are the basic numbers. ये बहुत frequently use होगा. Even integers, odd integer, nothing new. आप कर सकते हो, बस ये टर्म बना दिया है. ओके, बट है नहीं इसमें. Even integers, odd integers, -4 -2 0 2 4 like that. Okay, prime numbers, you already know a natural number except 1 is said to be a prime number if it is exactly divisible by 1 and itself only. Prime number. Okay, 2 3 5 7 11 13 17 19 23 29 like that. Okay, so someone is waiting. Okay. Janvi Nalgunda, Janvi Simoga. Okay. Okay, composite number, a natural number which is not prime except 1. Except 1, the natural number which are not prime. जो prime नहीं होता है वो क्या होता है? Composite होता है. Okay. Then co-prime number, the two numbers are said to be co-prime. Okay, if their SCF is what? 1. Okay, if their SCF is 1, कोई भी दो नंबर ले लो उसको co-prime बोलेंगे अगर उनका SCF क्या हो जाए? 1 हो जाए. Like 2 and 3 भी ले लिया आपने, suppose 3 and 5 ले लिया. सो इसके सबके SCF क्या है? 1 है, तो इनको हम को प्राइम नंबर्स बोलेंगे. ट्विन प्राइम नंबर्स, इफ any two prime numbers which have difference of 0. कोई भी two prime number जिसका difference 2 हो तो उसे twin prime number बोलते हैं, like 3 and 5. Okay, 11 and 13. You can't write 13 and 17 because both are prime number, but the difference is not 2. Okay, so ये भी ध्यान देना है कि both should be prime number, also it should have difference of 2 only. Okay, so I hope co-prime number and twin prime number में कोई confusion नहीं है. Okay, then two consecutive number are always co-prime. Okay, कोई भी दो consecutive number उठा के देख लो, उसका HCF 1 ही होता है. Okay, then rational number, all the numbers in the जितने भी दुनिया में number है ना, all the numbers that can be represented in the form of P by Q. Okay, where P and Q both are integers, but Q should not be equals to 0, is called as rational number. Okay, so P and Q all are integer, negative भी हो जाए positive भी हो जाए, that's why they have used integer. P and Q should be integer and Q should not be equals to 0. जितने भी fractions में देख रहे हो, जितने भी numbers आप देख रहे हो, सारे के सारे क्या हो सकते हैं, even natural number are also rational number. Why? Because अगर 5 है natural number, divided by 1 किया, so P is equals to 5 and Q is equals to 1, where Q is not equals to, it is following every property, right? So a natural number is also a rational number. Okay, and then rational number is expressed in terms of decimal form also. अगर मैंने इसको 2.3 लिख दिया, 2.3, so I can also write 23 by 10 also, so we can convert it, right? And so any rational number is expressed in terms of decimal form also, and if they are either terminating or non-terminating but repeating. Okay, रिपीटिंग भी होगा, तो अब ये नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग, टर्मिनेटिंग, रिपीटिंग सब देखेंगे आगे चल के, अभी एक एक करके. ओके, एवरी नेचुरल नंबर इज अ रैशनल नंबर, बट वाइस वर्सा इज नॉट ऑलवेज ट्रू. और ऑब्वियस है, सारे नेचुरल नंबर को अगर हम करेंगे तो डिनोमिनेटर 1 ही होगा, बट ऑल रैशनल नंबर कांट बी अ नेचुरल नंबर. ओके, एवरी होल नंबर एंड इंटीजर इज अ रैशनल नंबर. इवन होल नंबर, सपोज 0 है, 0 by 1 is also a rational number. Okay, but vice versa is not true, because 1 by 0 कर देंगे तो that is not a rational number, because Q part will become 0. Okay, so these are the basic notes, you can points you can remember also. Okay, चलो फिर irrational number, the number which can't be expressed in the form of P by Q. So all the number which are not rational number are irrational number. Obvious है, जो rational number नहीं होगा वो irrational number. And non-terminating, non-repeating numbers are called as irrational number. ये non-terminating and non-repeating का क्या मतलब? Terminating मतलब जहां पे वो खत्म हो जाए, but वो non-terminating मतलब वो खत्म ही ना हो रहा हो. Okay, यानी कि अगर आप देखो, अगर मैंने ऐसा कुछ किया, जैसे कि अगर हमने, हमारे पास ऐसा कुछ है, पाई की वैल्यू, पाई इज अ रैशनल नंबर, इरेशनल नंबर. ओके, आप देखोगे तो ये 3.14, इसके बाद ये चलता ही जाता है, and every time you will get different kind of number. Okay, so we can say that इसमें क्या हो रहा है, ये एंड भी नहीं हो रहा है और ये रिपीट भी नहीं कर रहा है. So if it is not repeating, then it is also a irrational number. Non terminating का मतलब क्या होगा, कि suppose I am taking this number like 3.216234, so there is not certain pattern, and it is also going ... it is not terminating, so it is called as non-terminating, or these kind of number is also called as irrational number. Just like suppose we have root 2, it is a irrational number. I can write 1.414 like that, it will go, but it will not terminate, so it is also a non-terminating. Similarly, if it is taking root 10, it is 3.162 like this, and it will go till, and it will not end, it will not terminate. So these kind of number are called as irrational numbers. Okay, between any two rational number there are infinitely many irrational numbers, and vice versa, and in between two irrational number there will be infinite number of rational number also. Okay, then real number. रियल नंबर, ऑल रैशनल नंबर एंड इरेशनल नंबर कंबाइंडली कॉल्ड एज, दोनों को मिला दो तो वो रियल नंबर आते हैं. रियल नंबर्स आर डिनोटेड बाय कैपिटल R and it covers all the numbers. दुनिया में जितने भी नंबर है इन द वर्ल्ड, सबको कवर कौन करते हैं? रियल नंबर। ओके, इट कवर ऑल द नंबर्स। जैसे कि देखो, अब सेट के थ्रू आपको डायग्राम के थ्रू बताता हूं कि नेचुरल नंबर में क्या है, 1 2 3 ऐसा लिया। होल नंबर में क्या हुआ? होल नंबर के अंदर में नेचुरल नंबर, यू कैन से सबसेट है, आगे चल के आप पढ़ोगे सेट में, तो अभी तो बेसिक है। होल नंबर में नेचुरल नंबर आया क्योंकि देयर आर सम एलिमेंट जीरो, जीरो जो कि एक्स्ट्रा है, तो होल नंबर का जो सेट होगा वो बड़ा आएगा। ओके, देन इंटीजर, इंटीजर में क्या हुआ? जीरो वाला तो था 0 1 2 3 4, लेकिन नेगेटिव पार्ट भी आ गया, तो इंटीजर का सेट और बड़ा है। ओके, एंड देन रैशनल नंबर्स, रैशनल नंबर्स क्या हुआ कि रैशनल नंबर में डेसिमल भी आ गया, फ्रैक्शन भी आ गया, एवरीथिंग। ओके, एंड इंटीजर, होल नंबर एंड रैशनल नंबर सब तो रैशनल नंबर होते ही है, और एक इर्रेशनल नंबर को अलग से बनाया, बिकॉज दीज आर द रियल नंबर दिस साइड and these are the irrational number, these are the rational numbers, and both are combinedly अगर एक बॉक्स बना दो तो all are called as रियल नंबर। ओके, सो पूरे को आप बोल सकते हो रियल जो नंबर है वो एक यूनिवर्स है, एंड यूनिवर्स में इरेशनल नंबर, रैशनल नंबर, इंटीजर, होल नंबर एंड नेचुरल नंबर, दीज आर द प्लैनेट्स, यू कैन से। ठीक है ना, एक गैलेक्सी के अंदर में प्लैनेट्स है। ओके, आई होप दिस इज क्लियर। ठीक है, ये बिलोंग्स टू में जब क्वेश्चंस आएंगे ना तो आपको और क्लियर समझ में आएगा। एंड देन अपार्ट फ्रॉम रियल नंबर देयर आर सम नंबर्स व्हिच इज कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर। इस पे हम लोग we will discuss about complex number in the next class. Okay, अभी के लिए बस इतना जान लो, a number which is in the form of a plus ib. What is I? I is basically iota. जब iota का मतलब क्या? रूट अंडर -1 मीन्स अगर रूट, स्क्वायर रूट के अंदर में कोई नेगेटिव नंबर आ जाता है तो उस तरह के नंबर्स को कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर बोलते हैं। दैट विल वी विल सी इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास इन डिटेल। पूरे एक क्लास में हम लोग कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर के बारे में देखेंगे। ओके, वी विल सी दैट कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर। ओके, सो यहाँ पे भी देख सकते हो रियल नंबर एंड इमेजिनरी नंबर है, और ये पूरे को आप क्या बोल सकते हो? कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर। ये कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर हो गया, कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर में सब कुछ आ जाता है। ओके, सो इस पे डिटेल में बात करेंगे नेक्स्ट क्लास में। Okay, these are the points that you can remember. There is one constant also E, that is 2.71 Napier constant. ये बहुत यूज होगा आपके केमिस्ट्री में भी, काफी यूज होने वाला है E। ठीक है, log E, ln, ये सब आप देखोगे, लॉगरिदम में काफी यूज होने वाला है। pi, that is 3.14. These two constant, Napier constant and pi, is both are irrational numbers. Okay, एंड ये ऑलरेडी आपको तो पता ही है, ये सारे पॉइंट्स हमने डिस्कस करे हैं। ओके ओके, सो डेसिमल नंबर सिस्टम, 10 symbols are introduced in this system which are called digits 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8। ठीक है, तो इसको किस तरह से लिखते हैं, ये तो आपको ये सारी बेसिक चीज है कि किसी भी नंबर को आप 10 to the power n प्लस 10 to the power n minus 1 प्लस 10 to the power, ऐसा कर करके आप लिख सकते हो। जैसे आप याद करो, कभी आपने ऐसा देखा होगा कि अगर मान लो 1 2 0 3 है तो ऐसा करके लिखते थे ना, 1 into 10 to the power 4 प्लस 2 into 10 to the power 3 प्लस 0 into 10 to the power 2 एंड 3 into, सॉरी सॉरी ये 3 होगा ना, सॉरी सॉरी, ओके, सॉरी फॉर द मिस्टेक। यहाँ पे 3, यहाँ पे 2, यहाँ पे 1 एंड 10 to the power 0, ऐसे करके आप किसी भी नंबर को आप लिख सकते हो। ठीक है, अगर मान लो 1 2 0 3 है, 0.58 है ऐसा, तो आप ऐसे लिख सकते हो 1 into 10 to the power 3, 2 into 10 to the power 2, 0 into 10 to the power 1, and then 3 into 10 to the power 0, and then also you can write 5 into 10 to the power minus 1 and 8 into 10 to the power minus 2, like that you can write. ओके, सो यही है डेसिमल नंबर सिस्टम जो कि आप लिख सकते हो। ओके, लाइक यू कैन सी हियर आल्सो 2705 को कैसे लिखा है। ओके, एंड नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिपीटिंग, जो कि टर्मिनेट भी नहीं हो रहा है, रिपीट हो रहा है, इज अ फ्रैक्शन, क्या है आप देख सकते हैं, इन विच द डेसिमल पॉइंट इज फॉलोड बाय द इनफाइनाइटली मेनी डिजिट्स with one digit or an ordered set of digits begin with the certain places after decimal point recurring. Like for example 4.27131313 is a non terminating, ये terminate भी नहीं हो रहा है और ये repeating भी हो रहा है, देखो 131313 ऐसा करके जा रहा है, ठीक है, with the period 13 यानी 13 है, ठीक है। तो ये सब बेसिक चीजें हैं, यू कैन स्टिल रिमेम्बर। जैसे 0.454545, तो क्या करते हैं 45 पे ऊपर में डैश कर देते हैं, तो आपको समझ में आ जाता है कि 4545 ऐसा रिपीट हो रहा है। ओके, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मिस्टेक है, यहाँ पे 7 लिखा हुआ है, यहाँ पे 1 लिखा हुआ है, सो इट इज 7। एंड देखो 27 के बाद 13 पे डैश है, तो 131313 ऐसा करके जा रहा है। अगर ये पूरे पे होता तो ऐसा होता 4.2713 लाइक दिस। ओके, इट मीन्स अगर ये ऐसा होता तो, ओके, क्योंकि आई होप आपने कभी ना कभी तो पढ़ा होगा, ऐसा देखा होगा पहले भी। ओके ओके, so these are the things that we need to discuss। already classes होने को है, 3:40 हो गए हैं, so rest of the things we will discuss in the next class। okay okay, thank you, थैंक यू। अभी के लिए मैं होमवर्क कुछ दे नहीं रहा हूँ, दिस आर द बेसिक्स थिंग्स, तो अभी क्वेश्चंस भी नहीं बनेंगे, मतलब जो भी आपके एनसीईआरटीज में है आप उसको देखो, सॉल्व करो, ठीक है, एंड वी विल मीट इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास। ओके, थैंक यू एवरीवन। एंड नाउ रुपेश सर, आर यू है?
Yeah, yes, Rahul.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
yeah, hello. We can start with this thing, career guidance.
Hello, sir. Shall I start with the presentation?
Shalini, wait. Manoj is here. So, Rahul, we can proceed, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, hello, students. Very good afternoon. I know it's after you are very kind of tired after this class. I just wanted to give you a brief idea on the engineering courses through our one of I mean, there will be two speakers over here. They are from JNV Hassan. They'll be talking about their own experience in the NIT Surathkal College. They are from NIT Surathkal. Manoj, who is a final year, and Shalini, who is a third year in NIT Surathkal. They will be talking. They will Shalini and Manoj. Good afternoon, everyone. Students, we will be starting with our career guidance session. We have two of our speakers here, Manoj and Shalini, who will be taking you through their experience in college, and they will be guiding what kind of engineering courses are there through their presentation. So my name is Rupesh Naik. I take care of the mentorship program all over the JNV. So um, so let's begin. Let's begin the career guidance course. Okay. Shalini, over to you. Shalini and Manoj. So Shalini is having a little network issue. Manoj, start. Can you start the session over this? Hi, Manoj.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, it's all clear. Shalini, I think
Sorry, sir.
Shalini joined. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry, sir. There was network.
No problem.
Yeah. Can I start?
Yeah, over to you, Shalini and Manoj.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, everyone. Good evening. So, hope you are all doing well. So, sorry. Yeah. So, hope you are all doing well. So, like in the previous session, Samanvit sir might have already covered you about all the career choices, various career choices in the science. Yeah, in the science you can choose from based on what interests you. And today we are going to cover about engineering course in depth. So let's get started. So first, let me introduce myself. I'm Shalini C. I'm doing my third year BTech in Information Technology at NITK Suratgal, and I'm an alumni of JNV Hassan. So I still remember years before I was in a stage where you are right now. So where I had a dream of getting into top engineering college, and with the help of Avanti Fellows, and here I am today. And I request, I have like another person like Manoj is with me. So I request Manoj to introduce himself.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm Manoj GS. I'm currently studying final year Electronics and Communication Engineering at NITK Surathkal. So, we know, engineering is such a field that, if you are passionate about it, you can do wonders in that field. But sometimes we have seen people choosing engineering or any other courses only because of their parental or family pressure. So when you're choosing a career you want, when you're choosing a field you want, so you please make sure that you are passionate about that field, you want to do well, continue your lifetime with that field. Only when you do that, you will be able to enjoy the field and you will be able to excel in that field. So we'll be talking about it later. Thank you.
Yeah, so let's get on to today's agenda first. We already started with our introduction. Then we'll talk about importance of getting into top colleges first. Then the need of adapt to change and engineering and academic overview of the engineering course. So let's begin. I hope all of you are excited. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat and we will address them at the end of the session. Okay, so I think all of you might have heard this once or many times maybe. So whenever you say you have a career path you want to choose, for example, engineering or might be other medical or any other course, everyone says get into top colleges. So everyone have told you go into get into top colleges, but why? What makes the what is the difference between getting into top colleges and other normal colleges in whichever course you choose? Let's discuss few of the important points that differentiate between the top colleges and the other colleges. So, okay, so in engineering, when I say top colleges, I mean top IITs, NITs, and triple ITs. So, coming to the academic curriculum, academic syllabus, whichever course you choose, the syllabus will be same in every college, whether it is normal engineering college or in IITs or NITs. The syllabus will be same. So what is the differentiating factor here that is different and that makes you stand out from the crowd? So first thing, placements or jobs. So So the primary goal, everyone might have, everyone will have. So whenever you choose a career path, is to work in that path, right? So for that, what you are, what you are seeking for is a job or a placement to work. So that comes together with getting into top colleges. You don't need to worry about that. The opportunities for the jobs and the placements that will come together with the top colleges. You don't need to go and search for the opportunities. But whereas in other normal colleges, even the companies that come to recruit you are very limited, and you might not able to explore all the choices that you have. So that is one good thing, one benefit that you get when you get into top colleges. Then comes the exposure and opportunities. This is the major differentiating factor I want to say. And let's just consider two scenarios here. So let's say one student who has got into like engineering college and he or she is truly interested in engineering. Let's say robotics. So they are interested in robotics and they want to upskill themselves and they want to work on some real world experience maybe. So where should they, where can they practice or where can they upskill themselves? So this is one scenario. And the other scenario is, let's say you got into engineering college and you are interested in other things like maybe music or dance or even the films. So you are interested in those things. But so where can you upskill yourself? So everything as this answer called clubs and societies in top colleges. So there are clubs which focus on technical skills, like as I told, the robotics or even the software development if you are interested, or even the mechanical clubs. There are astronomical clubs we have. So whatever technical skills you want to develop or you want the field you want to dive in, there are clubs and societies which will help you upskill yourself and even you get into work on the real world projects where you can see the applications right before your eyes. So that is one very good thing to upskill yourself. And as I told, there are hobbies clubs as well, like music club. There are music clubs, like dance clubs, and even the film societies, like where you can develop, where you can like direct a short film maybe if you are interested there, and you can also do video editing and whatever you are interested in, everything as a you have multiple opportunities and you will get that exposure there. And there are technical fairs and culture fairs that happen in colleges where industry specialists, like as I told, for example, you are interested in films, and like there are film actors and sometimes the directors who come into those fairs where you can showcase your work and you can you can stand out from the crowd and you can get to interact with them. So that will really help you and get ahead of those ahead of others. So that is one very important differentiating factor here. So then comes the scholarships. So when you get into a college, there are the college fees is very huge, right? Whatever the college you get into. But when you get into top colleges, the scholarships are very, very, like you will get scholarships which will cover the whole the whole undergraduate fees, as well as you will get extra money for your daily needs, and also the mentorship sessions you will get through the scholarships. So there are a lot of scholarships, but the only thing you have to make sure is to get into top and prominent colleges. Then one specific thing I want to mention is type to explore and learn. So as I told, the primary goal when you choose a career path is to get into work or like maybe go into higher studies. But when you go to top colleges, there it comes along the way. You don't need to go and search for the opportunities. The opportunities are already there. What you have to do is explore yourself and find what excites you and what feels your real interest and learn and upskill there. So there is a lot of time just to explore and learn. And that is what the, one of the best differentiating factors between like the top colleges and the other normal colleges. So let's get into the next slide. Yeah, so here you have just passed 10th class and you still have 2 years to get into college. So what changes in these 2 years and what are things you can do? Let's discuss on these two before getting into engineering. So the first thing is, yeah, next slide. Yeah, the first thing is adapt to change and brace yourself for the upcoming stage. So whenever someone says there is a change in some particular plan, or there is maybe the exam pattern, there is going to change, the first thing that comes to our mind is no, because it's an involuntary thing that we humans, it actually comes that we don't want a change, but we tend to forget that changes are where we learn and grow. So that is what the thing that makes us the how we use use things to in change is what makes us as unique. So that is why it's very important to adapt to change. And you also make sure to always remember that where you will be in the future depends on what you do today. So always make a choice that you won't regret in the future. So it's always better to try than regret in the future, right? So better sit and think what are the choices you have and what choices, what I mean, the choice that the choice that you make today will not be regretted by the future years, like your future self. So first, let's discuss about the change in pattern and purpose. So whatever you have studied until now, like for example, in until 10, whatever the exam pattern may be, you might be studying for like SEM exams or the annual exams. So the pattern here changes. Like I still remember when I was in 11th class, when I came to 11th class, in chemistry, in chemistry subject, the first two chapters covered the whole syllabus that I studied in 9th and 12th. Like whatever the concepts and chapters that I studied in 9th and 12th, those are covered just in first two chapters. So in chemistry, so that is how it's gonna be. The syllabus will be very huge and like it's kind of overwhelming sometimes. But it's okay. It's same for everyone, and everyone faces this confusion stage, and it's common. But make sure to plan smartly and work towards it, so that you won't not feel like I would have done that. I would have planned in a better way. You should not. You have 2 years ahead of yourself, and like you should make sure to plan in a way, like in a better way. And changing purpose. What I meant to say is, when you are studying for like until 10, you are studying for maybe, as I told, board exams or annual exams maybe. But when you want to get into college, here you have to study for the competitive exams, right? So the competitive exams, the whole country will be competing, and they will be working together with you. Like, so the competition is huge, and the purpose here is huge. And until 10th, whatever you study, it's only for a year. The longest time that you studied for the year. But here, the whole 11th and 12th, both the syllabus will be there for the exams. So along with studying whatever you're studying today, you also have to revise whatever happened in like the previous year. Like maybe when you go to 12, you have to revise the 11th as well. You also make sure to be in touch with the syllabus of 11th class as well. So there will be a lot of changes in pattern, but it's okay. It's going to be normal. Just try to plan well, and that is very important. And when then comes the consistency. And when I say consistency, and it's very important to be consistent, because if you work for like 5 or 6 hours today and then take a whole week break, it won't help you. Like it won't help you. It will take the same amount of time again after a week. So better be like this. For example, if you are planning to study for 2 hours today, make sure to put 2 hours tomorrow as well. So daily put a constant time, maybe increase the time as time forwards, and be consistent in working towards it. Then when you go into 12th, there what happens is you also have to focus on board exams, and there is the pressure of this competitive exams as well. So that time you can't actually you won't get time to actually completely work on the 11th as well. So whenever you have time, you have the whole 11th to learn the 11th, like to learn and practice the 11th concepts. So make sure to do that well. And as for what you want, like whatever the decision you are confused about, like whether it's a career choice or whether any subjective doubts, don't hesitate to ask. Asking is and curiosity, and when you ask for that, then only you are learning and developing. Otherwise you will stay wherever you are. And what helps me might not help you. So learn from other experiences, but make sure to have the plan and then execute and learn from the mistakes. Like learn from what when you make a plan, it doesn't mean that it has to work for the whole 2 years. plan something today, execute it, and if it don't work for you, change it. Learn from wherever you are going wrong, then change it, update, and then repeat the same. And make sure to plan smartly, because there are few chapters which are very important, and every year the questions come. But there are few chapters of the concepts where the questions are rare. They won't appear every year. So make sure to prioritize what is important and over what is not very important. And so that is where planning smartly comes into the picture. So let's discuss about engineering now. Yeah. So, and when I say engineering, today we are going to discuss an academic overview and what are the courses we have in engineering, briefly and not in very deep depth. Okay, we'll go on to that. Okay. So broadly speaking, branches in engineering are mostly broadly divided into like circuital branches and non-circuital branches. Circuital branches are which are like computer science engineering, information technology, electronics and communication engineering, and electrical and electronics engineering. And there are also other branches which are like computation related. And there comes the non-circuital branches, which are mechanical, civil, chemical, mining, and metallurgy. And today in our session, we will cover about circuital branches. And tomorrow we will talk about non-circuital branches as well. So first, let's talk about computer science engineering and information technology. Okay, so first let me give you an application, application or like something that you are using as well, which is developed by computer science engineers maybe. So here we are having a meet in Zoom Meet, right? You have a choice of chat feature and you can see the participants. You can react to, whenever whenever the host says like raise your hands, you have the option to react or raise your hands. You have the option to switch on your video, switch off your video, like, or use mute or unmute yourself. And there are posts that you can respond to, and there are like for the host you have the breakout rooms option where groups can be divided into small groups, all those things. So the whole system here is developed by computer science, software engineers, or the software developers that we say, which are by the computer science engineering. This is what we learn in computer science engineering and information technology. We design, develop, and manage the algorithms and the software systems. So here today, I want to mainly focus on three things, which are artificial intelligence, software development, and gaming. Intelligence, where a machine learns from the data and where machine learns from the data and then takes decisions according to the data. So let's say you go to YouTube, search for something and watch one or two videos related to that, and then you will close it. Tomorrow or maybe after some time, when you go to YouTube again, there are few videos that the YouTube recommends which are related to what you have watched before. And that is where the machine is learning from the data that you have watched before. It is analyzing the data, like whatever you watched, or you are watching history, and it is taking decisions on whatever things that might that is related to whatever you have watched, and what might you also might watch that. And that is what one of the main one of the important applications of artificial intelligence, which are recommendation systems. So you might have already figured out, but you might have actually experienced it, but might have not gone into deep in a deeper way. So that is one thing. And even in Netflix or Amazon Prime, it recommends and it even says 86% match or like 90% match based on you are watching history. So that is artificial intelligence. And when I say software development, I just gave you an example of Zoom meeting, right? and like there are other whatever the software applications you use, mobile apps or the websites that you go that are developed by software developers. And then gaming. You all might have planned like starting from a simple game to a complex games, like complex video graphic games, like whatever you have played, those are developed using this computer science technology basically. So I hope I might have like given you like overview of computer science and information technology. So let's move on to EC and EEE, and over to you, Manoj.
Good evening, everyone. So I am Manoj from electronics and communication background. So electronics and communication engineering, it's a very versatile branch. So in electronics and communication engineering, what we will be doing is working on robotics and digital technologies, analog softwares and all. And like when I say versatile, what does it mean is, so in electronic, when you choose an electronic and communication engineering as a field of study, you will be learning about software development as well. You will be working with a lot of softwares. You will be working with machine learning and artificial intelligence as well as you will be working on robotics, mechatronics. So electronics and communication engineering like nearly covers all other branches, all other upcoming technologies you can see. So if you take the example of softwares and hardwares, if you take any computer part, so we can see, if you take the example of laptops, every year we can see there will be like minute upgradations, better futures you will be getting. So that and all is done by an electronics and communication engineering. So if you are like interested to develop something, if you are interested to work on something related to mechatronics is the study of using of mechanical things in combination with electronics. So you will be working on robots, you will be working on drones, anything else, and it all starts with a simple steps. So in class 9th and 10th, we have done a lot of projects on electronics. And like, if you are really interested to go ahead in this field, this is such an amazing field to discover and like to like have a build a career out of it. Yeah, that's it.
So we'll continue our session tomorrow about the non-circuital branches. So before ending today's session, I just want to share one of my favorite quotes. It doesn't matter where you are right now. The only thing that matters is whether you are working constantly towards where you want to be. So I hope you will keep this in mind and work towards where you want to be and work towards your dreams. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. Thank you for being a great audience.
We will wait for 2 minutes if any questions are there. After that, we can end this session.
By that time, I would like to add a point. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So there is a funny quote we say in South India. So in South India, parents give you one career choice after your class 10th, and that is science, and two career choices after your class 10th, that is engineering or medical. So like, this is very funny, like when we see a lot of people who are like really interested in commerce or arts, like doing well in their fields. Some are doing really great jobs in the field of commerce, or we can take the example of journalism or something like that. So like, choose a career if you are interested in it. Analyze where you stand and go ahead in that field only if you are interested in it and passionate about it. Discuss with your parents and like, don't give into the pressure of the society. So because you are going to survive in that field, no one else is going to. So for example, you took engineering without interest. So 4 years, you are going to struggle a lot because of that, without any interest or something like that. So like take your time, do your research, talk to your parents, talk to your seniors, talk to the Avanti team, talk to Navodaya teachers or someone, and like then you will realize what you are good at and choose the field you are good at. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
Yeah, that was very resourceful, Manoj. So that's all for the today, guys. Thank you, Manoj. Thank you, Shalini, for sharing your experiences and regarding the various branches. So thank you for your time. Okay. Thank you, students. Thank you for joining this session and making it a successful one. So in the next session onwards, we will be discussing about various other branches and also regarding the medical courses in the upcoming sessions. And also we will be talking about research options we get. Okay. And in the last part, we will be talking about the scholarship, various scholarship opportunities if you are in the JNV system. And I mean, if you are cracking JEE and NEET exams, there will be a number of scholarship available for you guys as well. So in the last session, we'll be talking in depth about the scholarship. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we can drop. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.